Plain Jane and Average Joe will be put to the test for the next 3 years. What happens in those 3 years is completely unpredictable. It's present middle schoolers' jobs to make sure that these two make it out of middle school alive and not emotionally scarred.
This is Plain Jane. She does well in school, and in fact she's not a complete idiot, but let's face it, she's a bit clueless. Plain Jane has to work hard, otherwise her parents will descend on the school like a wolf on sheep.
This is Average Joe. He does poorly in school and is on a first-name basis with the ISS teacher. The reason he does so poorly in school is because he comes from a wealthy status where money isn't an issue and Mama will always take care of him.
Look at my precious little baby, he's so cute.
With hours of work, these two may be successful.
Hello?
Hey, it's me, Jane. You going to practice tonight?
No, I don't really feel like it.
Well, it's not my fault if you get benched on the game Saturday because you don't practice.
Whatever, see you at school tomorrow.
Okay, bye. See what I mean? You won't get good if you don't practice at least 10,000 hours.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I have to be good if I want to go pro.
It would take you 6 hours. If you practice 6 hours a day, it would take you 11 years and 42 days. And if you want to go pro, you need to learn that practice makes you better and practice as much as you can.
Yeah, but I'm too popular to practice 6 hours a day.
The environment the child grows up in also determines how successful they might be later in life.
Dad, can you help me with my homework?
Shut up, you little barball. I'm trying to watch the game.
But that's just static.
I like watching static.
Mom, can you help me with my homework?
Bad girl, bad girl.
Mom, can you help me study after piano lessons?
Of course I'll help my precious gumdrop study. Anything to make you become a successful young woman.
Thanks, Mom. You really encouraged me to strive for success.
Well, a parent plays a big part in their child's future, so I'm doing the best I can because I care about you.
Watch the road.
Oh.
Yay, 100. Thanks, Mom.
Who are you talking to? Your mom isn't here. But my mom is.
Hey, precious angel. Got any homework? What do you eat for lunch today? Who do you like? Tell me the 411, babe. I love you.
Oh, Mom, I don't have any homework. Don't you have a job to be at?
My only job is to love you.
Is that your mom?
In the end, parents who don't care influence their child, teaching them to not care. However, parents who do care show their child what they need to be successful. But if the parent is overly involved in the child's life, they'll start to lie and avoid the parent, causing failure.
Fair change? All you poor unsuccessful losers, here's a $100 bill from my pocket.
Pocket change?
If the parent is too involved in the child's life, the child will end up like these two unsuccessful losers fighting over money on the street.
Meaningful work.
What does that mean?
Shh. Go for a walk, Joe. If you got good grades, what will that do?
It'll bring my grades up.
And what will that do?
It'll make my parents happy.
Good, Joe. Now what will that do?
It'll make them want to give me presents.
Good, Joe. Now how do we make it complex?
Use big words.
You mean sesquipedalian words, you mean?
Sure.
Goodbye, Joe.
Mitigated speech is useful in school because, especially when the child is trying to get away with not doing their homework.
All right, children. Time to turn in your homework, please. Mr. Joseph, do you have your homework with you?
No.
Well, I don't need... Well, okay. Bring it in tomorrow. Write it 10 times.
Whatever.
Mrs. Jane, do you have your homework?
No, my grandmother was in the hospital and I was there all night holding her hand and feeding her cookies and milk.
Well, don't you worry. I have a grandmother in the hospital. It's a sad thing. You just bring it on in tomorrow.
Jane, how'd you get away with that?
I know that mitigated speech, which means I know how people feel.
Mitigated speech can be useful when trying to get away with not doing homework because the student knows exactly what the teacher wants to hear.
The Matthew effect is described as someone who begins receiving and will continue to receive their entire life. It can be extremely helpful in school.
Who's the dude without the hat?
That's Matthew McCluckerson. He's never studied a day in his life, and he's never gotten a grade below an 85.
Wow.
Yeah, he's also never gotten caught for chewing gum.
Hello, my bosom friends. How are you today? Wow, it looks to me like you could use some luck. Here you go.
Thanks.
Ooh, $8.
I guess those who are born lucky just keep on getting luckier.
If one receives the Matthew effect, they're sure to be successful in school.
Yes, like always.
Why are you so much better at soccer than me?
Well, too bad you were born in December while I was born in January.
What does that have anything to do with soccer?
Don't you know it's a proven fact that the earlier in the year you were born, the more chance of being successful you have?
Well, no wonder I'm not going to be going pro anytime soon.
Activities like rice farming can help encourage a student to be successful.
Here's your assignment. It is due in 3 weeks.
Yes, assignment.
Oh, assignment.
This is because Jane, who had bad parents and was placed on a farm, is used to working 8 hours a day to get what she wants.
This shows work ethic and hard work. On the other hand, Joe never works and eats hamburgers and plays video games.
Furthermore, since Jane is working hard at her job, she'll also work very hard with this assignment.
On the other hand, Joe is not working and is being very indolent.
3 weeks later.
Your assignment, Jane?
I finished it on the very first day.
Very good. How about you, Joe?
I forgot.
That's a failing grade.
Okay.
So you see, if you work at something, you're sure to be successful and won't fail. Hello and welcome to How to Survive Middle School. As you all may know, bullies are the biggest threat in the vast jungle known as school. Bullies feed off the pain and misery of other students that they bully.
Take these two kids right here, Justin and Jake. One of these students is a bully and will soon be bullying the other. Bullies usually come from the land of hatred and lack of childhood and are taught to mentally and physically inflict pain on others that are below him or her.
Hey there, what's up, Jake?
Seriously, you're talking to me?
I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
You're dang right you are. Now give me your money.
No, no.
Where's your money at?
No.
Where's your money?
It's in my pocket.
I don't want it now.
Children, as you can see, you can have no idea who a bully may be. It might even be someone who you think is a nerd.
This is an infomercial from the Department of Transportation.
Hurry up, get on the bus. We've got a place to be. Hurry up. Get on your seat. Hurry up, gotta go.
You look like you're new to the bus system. Have you ever ridden the bus before?
This is the first time I've ever ridden a bus before.
You don't look like you know how the bus works. Do you need some help learning the ropes?
Yes, that will be much appreciated.
Well, to begin with, if the bus catches on fire, the first thing you do is break the window. Then jump out and try not to land on the glass. Then slowly get up and run as fast as you can as the bus explodes behind you. Go in slow motion because it looks a lot cooler. Secondly, if the bus ever loses control and starts to get off the cliff, start screaming in panic for a couple of seconds. Then reach into your seat and look for the parachute. You won't find one, but look anyway. Then climb out the window and keep falling and try to land on something soft. Also, don't think that you're about to hit the ground at 100 miles per hour.
Well, if you say so. Oh God, we're gonna crash.
Finally, if a snake ever attacks the bus, well, the only advice I can give you is run as fast as you can because it will eat the bus.
Oh God.
Oh no!
many ways to fail in middle school, there are also multiple ways to be successful.
You can also become successful by simply following the 10,000 hour rule by practicing 10,000 hours.
The environment around you can also determine how successful you are.
There are also many other ways to become successful, but we're way too lazy to explain them all.
Many people have become successful using these simple techniques.
And this is how to be successful in middle school, not only in middle school, but in life.